Hi, it's Donna Loves Candles, and today I have a full burn review on the Bath and Body Works Sugar Cone Crunch candle in a 3-wick, 14.5 ounce size. I bought this candle last year when it was released. It actually came back this year, but I have not purchased it. I do have a few backups of the scent that I bought from last year. So I wanted to show you before I have my last burn how clean the wax is. As you could see, there is no dark spots or carbon in there. So the scent notes are freshly baked sugar cone, caramel sea salt, gooey marshmallow. So I will go over a couple things today. The scent notes itself, how it smells, the strength of it. Then I'm going to go into throw and projection while it's burning, and then I'm going to end with the performance. So going over the scent itself, it is a true sweet gourmand that is not cloyingly sweet at all. When it burns, I can smell mostly that sugar cone note, which I love sugar cones. If you have ice cream in the summer or year round, I love the taste of sugar cones and the smell. So it's a really nice treat to have a candle like this. So then I get the second note I pick up on is the toasted marshmallow note. So it's not like a burnt note. It's like almost like you're on around a campfire. You're starting to get that marshmallow a little toasted right over the fire, but it's not burnt at all. And then I pick up on just the hint of that sea salt. So going into the throw and projection. Now, also getting back to the scent itself, it's not a heavy gourmand scent. Even though it's a gourmand, it's not like a heavy, dense scent. So going into throw and projection, the throw and projection has been great. It filled up my partial open living room. It did throw into my kitchen, but it did stay in these two rooms. And I have normal 8-foot ceilings. And basically, the throw I would rate a 7.5 out of 10, which is great. I've always burned it in a glass hurricane. This way, if there's any draft or you have the AC on or the heat, then it doesn't, there's no fan around or anything like that. It does protect the glass hurricane, I find, and it really makes the scent throw further. And it also keeps that wax hot enough that it could disperse the oils in the candle. So going into the performance. So when I film this video now, it's basically my last burn. I have burned this candle all the way to the end now. I'm about to clean it out, and I got 51 total hours burn time, which is pretty great for a Bath and Body Works candle, as they state in their advertising that you can burn their candle, the 3-wick size, 14.5 ounce candle jars, up to 45 hours. So getting 51 hours is quite impressive for me to have. So I didn't have a problem at all with the performance. I trimmed the wick just a few times in the beginning. And after that, I didn't need to trim the wicks at all. I didn't really get any carbon balls on the wicks. The wax burned clean, as you can see here. The scent didn't change, which is another benefit of this candle. It didn't change at all for the entire burn. It was consistent throughout. The scent didn't change. It remained pretty strong for this size candle. My experience with this should be how all Bath and Body Works candles should always be. I have older ones from years ago, and they burn amazing, and they still are very strong. And I took one out the other day, which I just started burning from many years ago, and it is spectacular. I have no issues. This should always be the case. But unfortunately, sometimes halfway down, as you know, some things take a turn for the worse. And when I look at other reviewers out there and they burn it 3 times and say, it's really great, but what happens after that? I like to know the whole story of a candle from beginning to end. How does it burn? I want to see reviews out there like what I'm doing, yes, it takes longer to put those reviews out, but I rather have these also from my experience and for you to know, does this candle run hot? Does it run puny wicks? How is the performance? How is the strength on throw? I mean, these things are very important because we're using our hard-earned money. This is a hobby for me. I like to share my reviews here with everybody. And I love watching certain reviewers similar to me that like to do full burn reviews all the way to the end. But like I said, everyone is different when they review candles, but I want to also have a library for myself. So to go back to know, hey, no, that did not perform. I highly doubt it's going to perform if I buy it again when it comes back, you know? So again, I may not have liked a scent note in one of the candles and then I forgot about it, but now I could reference my videos, which is nice to have here on YouTube, so that I could go back to my archives. So basically, I would say this performance on this candle is a 10 out of 10, which is, I don't think I've ever rated a Bath & Body Works, maybe a few, a 10 out of 10. But this is a stellar candle. Again, is it a very strong strength scent? No. But can you smell it? Yes. Again, it was in the room, the large living room that I'm in, and the kitchen as well. It's partial open to the kitchen, and it fills up the kitchen and the living room, which is amazing for a Bath & Body Works candle. Would I repurchase this again? Yes, I do have a few backups, like I said, that I bought from last year during a sale. So if it's out now and there is a sale, I know there's a buy one, get one free going on right now. Maybe you have a coupon. You might want to consider picking it up. It's a really nice transitional scent from spring into summer. So I do highly recommend this candle. That's what I have for you today. I would appreciate a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I try to do reviews every week on different candles and what I'm getting through. It does take me longer to go through because I do want to film when I am near the end. Sometimes I will do make shorts of candles I just started burning, so you have an idea, especially if it's coming back or there's a restock for a candle company that only does restocks once a month. There are many out there. There's small businesses. And then Bath & Body Works brings back their candles sometimes every year. So this way, it's there for you to have an archive to say, hey, would I like this candle? Let's see. What is this reviewer? Do you have similar scent notes? And do you like certain gourmands like I do? I don't really prefer perfumes in candles. The worst is when they mix it with a gourmand. I can't stand it. All I pick up, my brain picks up only the focuses on that perfume note. It could be a small amount in the candle and it kind of ruins it for me. There are times, yes, I do have some candles that are formulated so well, even with some flower notes in there, they are not cloying. They work well with the candle. Again, candle making to me is like an art. And I give kudos to people that can, especially small businesses out there, that you know what you're doing when you're mixing all these oils together. Same with body care, you know. And Bath & Body Works has the experts, right? So sometimes candles are a hit and miss. There's going to be a couple coming up that I'm burning now. I am struggling to get through because the scents on some of these candles are just not working for me. You know, it might work well for you, somebody else, which is fine. We're all different. So again, that's what I have for you today. Sorry for the rambling on and rants here, but I just want to be honest with you and give you my honest opinion and review and my experiences on these burns. So I hope you have a great day and take care.